Hi guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Elephant in the room, apart from me, I bleached my hair and as always it's gone orange, but what I didn't realise was there's another sachet of something in here that was supposed to go in the bottle. Normally you just get the tube that goes in the bottle and you shake it up and you put that on your hair, and then you have a sachet of a conditioner and you put that on. No, there's another thing and I didn't look, serves me right. So it probably could have been better had I done it properly. Anywho, it's orange. I knew it was going to go orange. My hair always goes orange. So I got 2 boxes, so I'm going to give it a couple of days and do it again, and hopefully it will go blonde. Because there's no point putting purple on orange, it will just go brown and I'll be back to square one. So there's no point. And I was talking about doing it in a video. I did a 3-hour Lardy video. It's all limited. Now I'm going to do this, and I guarantee you this will be fucking limited as well. So by the time you get to see these videos, none of it will make any sense. But shall we jump in? Susan. She said in a previous that the kids wanted to go to the concert. Now she said they invited them to go, but they don't want to go. What a liar. She forgets about the lies she lied about. She repulses me. And then she lies about the lies she lied about. Men love sheer stuff. Well, no shit, Sherlock. I know. She's like, who does she think she's talking to? Sharon, those expensive hair tools are not helping that mess she has going on. Yeah, I'm not using heat. Well, duh, yeah, you are. And you're buying more heat things. She's got more fucking hair tools than her hairdressers. Demira, I bet the neighbourhood kids only came down once to water flowers, and Lisa only watered flowers once. John probably said she shouldn't have to do that and install sprinklers. I bet, because that's the thing. She talks about, oh, when I did. And it's like, yeah, you did it once and that was that. Run for your lives. I'm sure it's an image she conjured up in her head. Lisa actually doing any labour could have messed up her mani or pedi. I know. Jane, Jules, you deserve a medal. MBE, OBE, damehood. Oh, I'll take them all. Thank you, Jane. Does dumb fuck think everyone else has limp straw for hair? Limp, I'm assuming that is. Limp straw for hair. I have long straw maybe. Where's O and I? Yeah, long. I have long blonde hair. You have long, beautiful blonde hair. Have you seen the state of this? It's completely orange. I swear, if the next box doesn't lift this, I'm going to buy, like Lardy had, bleach and powder and fucking make some awful concoction and leave it on for 3 weeks. I don't know why it's so hard for my hair to bleach. Really. Anyhow, I have long blonde hair. I know, and I'm so jealous. Mine is actually human hair. Like skin, we know how to look after it. Stay out of the sun and don't overdo hair. Simple. I feel your pain on top of the usual daily 24/7 pain. Thank you, Jane. Dame, you see I can't bloody type. Spell, see, sit, walk, talk, breathe, sing, dance, act, produce, like, direct, play. Dear sweet Jesus, I'm dead. I just haven't the wit to lie down. I wish I knew what all that was about. Jersey 86. I think the green dress and the blue long dress looks great on her. Not in love with the shorter ones. I think it's the length, and her legs are very skinny and very dark. They just look weird. The Sunny Day. I was newly subscribed to her channel and didn't realise she uses a bargee only. On her Olay advert video, I commented that I was worried about some of the ingredients in Olay creams. I didn't say anything bad about her. She removed my comment and blocked me from ever commenting again. Later I realised she doesn't even use Olay, it's just an ad. That's what they all do. Narcs, block, delete, delete, delete. You can't. It's like you can't even say, "Oh, I preferred you in the blonde, in the green dress." Block. How dare they? You can't win with them. Yep, that's good old Lisa. Midlife tragic, MM. You're not tragic. Jules, I bounced around her live. Interesting. She says she wakes up in the middle of the night and puts YouTube videos on to go back to sleep. Totally contradicting the I sleep like a baby all through the night on carnivore. Lying B. Yet no one will pull her on it. Not one of them would be brave enough to say, hang on a sec. Mad, innit? K-pops. Those glasses look so stupid on her. She's not going to a rave. I have such intense embarrassment watching her, and the skin damage so awful. I can't do it, and yet I can't stop. I don't know how you do it, but I'm glad you do. I don't know how I do it most days, K-pops. Barbara. In the US, odd number sizes are for juniors. She only shops in the junior area because that's her emotional IQ. Well said. Susan. Those sunglasses make her look like a welder. Or a bug. For Nikki. Why oh why is she buying kids' dresses? That's what I want to know. This woman has not got a clue about anything, least of all style. I only sit and watch her for you, Jules. Thank you. You have me laughing as you say it how it is. Crap. And we made it to the end. Just. It was a battle, wasn't it, that one? Run for your lives. What concerns me is that 179,000 people think that this level of self-absorption is acceptable. Not to mention her obvious lack of education. She has the audacity to put it all on display and people just lap it up. I don't get it. I'm with you. I don't get it. It boggles my mind. Peg, it boggles mine too. Gracie Macy. You are definitely correct about her lack of education. She's as dumb as a rock, and some of her viewers take advice from her. And that makes you wonder about them, doesn't it? I don't get it. I really don't. Bellati. Is it Bellati? Bellati? Bellati. I hate when she refers to herself as a high contrast or whatever kind of girl. It just bothers me. I think of a girl as a child up until a young woman. As I get up there in age, I like to put myself into the class of a woman or lady. Referring to myself as a girl just sounds immature. But then again, look at the dresses she chose to purchase and wear in this video. Jules, I believe those are junior sizes that she's referring to. She's never grown up. Sigh. I just can't with this woman. Thanks again for the laughs. It's mad. My daddy liked them. Your daddy's a weirdo. Susan Garrett. I don't think her hairstyle in this video does her any favours. I can't really say much at the moment, sat here with my orange hair. The kinkiness makes her hair look more damaged than she complains about it being. It did look worse, didn't it? I still shake my head at myself because I followed her for so long and bought so many items on her recommendation. Not one thing she recommended do I like or rebuy. Lisa is an opportunist, no integrity, extremely shallow person. Thanks, Jules, for another entertaining video, even though you had to struggle through it. Don't beat yourself up about liking her or listening to her or whatever. You know, we all got here in the end, so we just need to try and get a few more over here and do you know what I mean? I can't, and even some of them you can't help. You put it out in front of them, they still don't see it. So Peg, I guess we can believe her when she said she comes from a family of hustlers. Yep, ain't that the truth? I did buy Bronze Goddess perfume because she kept going on and on and on and on about it, and I do actually like that. So, but yeah, I never bought anything else because most of the stuff she was raving about was in America. Susan, the silver slip dress and the black clunky shoes look awful together. She has zero style and class. I know. And she's trying to tell us what to wear, but then she has to go on Instagram or Pinterest to find out what to wear to get on an aeroplane. CSVR. I wonder why she started snarling her upper lip sideways like Elvis. Yeah, I noticed that as well, and I didn't say anything. Isn't it weird? Is it something to do with the lip injections? Very strange. Stroke. Oh, don't say that. I hope not. I wouldn't want to wish that on her. I'm not reading midlife tragic, You're not midlife. You're not tragic. She totally acted different, sounded different, etc., especially towards the end, like she's either copying someone or this is the real her. Her accent was less and her voice deeper. Totally different. Exactly. She ain't no sweet Southern belle, I kept telling people. Patty cakes. Vegas, baby. What does that mean? What have I missed? Oh, Elvis. Earth, Moon and Stars. When you upload a live, you can choose whether to keep the chat box up or not. So she probably opted out of keeping the chat up. Can you? Where? I've never had the option when I've done lives. You just click out and that's it. It doesn't say do this or do that or whatever. How do you do it, Earth, Moon and Stars? Drop me an email or throw me a comment. Elizabeth, drive your car properly and have it maintained regularly. How come narcissists always depend on others? I know. Irritating as fuck, isn't it? Sell the car and walk. Exactly. Shameful. Can't understand how someone got to this age and have no savings. Unbelievable. P.S. Is it just me, or does anyone expect to be paid to look after your grandchildren? You deserted your children, Slender, so exactly what do you expect? I've told Tech Help if he gets married and has kids, and he'll come to visit, and I'll go, bang. Mum, open the door. No. Can we have the baby back? No. He'll be too scared to visit. No, Mum said she won't give her back. Elizabeth, P.S. Would love to know how YouTube has so many rules and regulations, yet let these scammers come on, lie and beg from others. I know, I don't get it. I really don't understand it. Patricia, right, I'm wondering if we can report her PP account for scamming. This lady gets on my last nerve. I'm not sure you can report her PayPal because she says if you want to give me money, give it here, and they give it to her. So it's not like she's holding them down and sticking needles in their eyes. I don't know what. I just think overall YouTube should ban e-beggars. Hi Matt. I always think it's lard ass. I know, they're twins, separated at birth. Jar Jar, such an elevated sense of self, it's disgusting. A know-it-all who knows nothing. Feminine essence. And I wish she'd give up with that. She sounds so fucking stupid saying it. Do you know what I mean? If she was, I don't know, a scientist or a professor or something and she was talking about it and explaining how it worked, maybe. But no. CSVR. She's all over the place, isn't she? And she's not fucking talking to the people in the chat. And it's supposed to be alive. Elizabeth, just what I was thinking. Never stays on point. Nope. MJ Brownlee, yes, all over the place except interacting with the live audience. She's shit. I don't know why she did a live. Peg, did Dumpkin forget to write down some notes first in her Dior notebook? I think she may have done. Susan, she had a live audience and basically ignored them so that she could play her big fat look at me on IY trombone. Yeah, why not just make a fucking video? Why do a live when you're not going to talk to people? That's the whole point of a live. Claire, do not worry. The fan is fine, thank you. Don't want you becoming a puddle. It's actually quite cooler in here today. I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I can get some of the book done. Now that it's cooling down a bit. Jar Jar, listening to her makes a root canal sound attractive. Love that, lol. Hilarious, my friend. That was from Elizabeth. You did funny faces. And Helen said sure does. I love how you lot all chat together. That was a thing. Nobody answered me. Do you want me to do a community post where you lot can all have a conversation? Or are you just going to leave it for the comments video? Let me know. Elizabeth, I feel it in my heart to slap and shake you. Please don't use words like bless and the Bible. It's sacrilegious. Here's where she's concerned. This is a long one. MJ Brownlee, 140. Oh dear, the nose looks bigger than usual.
we got in the bed. And
I got in the bed. Not our bed. See, this is without filters, folks. The real deal. Does look huge there, though, doesn't it? Whatever angle she's at. It's a bad angle. Susan, looks like she sculpted the heck out of her nose. She didn't blend well. She doesn't know how to blend. I would love to see how her makeup looks without the filters and ring lighting. Me too. And she needs to have a fucking mirror this close instead of standing here and having a big mirror over there. Because she can't see. Elizabeth Pinocchio. MJ Brownlee. I would pay $25 Patreon dollars for that. If noses were roses, you'd have a bouquet. I love that, Jodie. That's funny. It looks atrocious, doesn't it, though, bae? User's easy. If she wants to be like Mick Jagger in her 80s, she better start working out now. Yeah, Mick, Keith and that other fella. Who is it? And she still hasn't put that up. I've been waiting here. I keep refreshing her channel because I'm not subscribed anymore. So I have to go and check. And it's like, oh, come on. When's the Rolling Stones video going up? Elizabeth, so many dips and hollows around her neck and collarbone. Looking more like a cadaver every day. Ready for an autopsy, so stay away from funeral homes. Circling the drain. Well done, MJ Brownlee. Wendy, she's going to be put in a box on the mantle next to the doggy ashes. Now, aren't the doggy ashes in her thing? One of her closets. Isn't that where she's shoved Bridget? Cynthia Conroy. She's the dumbest life form ever. Mick, studied at London School of Economics, realised that if the band did not stop drugs, they would not endure. Do some real research, idiot. She's getting worse. The more I study narcs and how they become such, it's apparent this woman had something in her upbringing that led to her to believe she was not good enough, and it endures. Scares me that she is headed towards claiming that she's an expert at anything. The thing, right, they're saying something, that's what they've said about a lot of them, that something's happened in their childhood. But my mum had there was 6 of them and 2 died sadly. And my Uncle Joe, God rest him, was going to be a priest. That's how calm. Because I remember saying to his wife, Bridie, I was like, I don't ever think I've heard Joe shout. And she's like, no, fucking irritating when you're trying to have an argument with him. But that's what he was like. And then my mum's a total narc. And it's like, how? How does that happen? When they're all brought up in the same place with the same parents. I don't get it. Elizabeth, arrested development more than personal development. That's so true. Pink car. I recently came across this video on my feed, and it struck me as rather disheartening. It seems like the creator might be going through a difficult time and could benefit from seeking professional help. Let's support all women, encourage positivity. Are you saying she needs help or I need help, Pink car? Macy Gracie, or Miss Gracie Macy, sorry. You are the one who needs to seek professional help. If you think Lisa needs support and positivity when she makes videos trashing other women, there is nothing positive about any of Lisa's videos. Well said. That's the thing. People stumble in or pop on, oh, I've just seen this, and they don't bother to watch more than one video and make assumptions. Try watching a few more videos, Pink car, and you'll get the drift. Elizabeth, lol. She met a German Shepherd on her wall. Did she? Is that a bit I missed? Cynthia. Oh, and one more thing. I love it when you lot say that. Oh, yes. Oh, I forgot. I learned that one can set YouTube so that the comments look to the author of them as though they are appearing. Yeah. But they do not appear to anybody but the author. This explains why she never shows any comments that are constructive or non-kiss-ass. Lisa can also set YouTube so that if a single word appears in a comment, it will also not appear to the viewers. Oh yeah, she's got it all set up. And then if any get through, she deletes them straight away. MJ Brownlee. Stop trying to make midlife magic happen. I know. It's like, what is she going on about? Like the movie Mean Girls when they say the line, stop trying to make fetch happen. If you know, you know. I've never watched Mean Girls. Or Heathers. Midlife tragic. Isn't that the truth? The boys, Graham. She, Jill, has paid her bail bonds. She, Jill, gave her that car. Wow. At least she admitted Jill paid the cost to move her to New Jersey, where they shared an apartment. Jill lets Mama use her Macy's card to purchase a new mattress and a box spring. Jill seems to be buying Mama a lot, considering Mama didn't do fuck all for Jill when she should have. Oh wow, this is long. Out of the box beauty. Out of the box. Out of the box. Out of the box. What is that from? Some kids program my two watch. I can't remember now. Ran across this channel. Oh, you didn't stumble. And I'm trying to understand. Why is there time in the day to criticise? I'm sure there's a baseboard somewhere that needs to be clean. I'm sure there is. Life's short. The baseboard will be there long after I'm gone. Can you not run across another one? Then go clean it. Yeah, I feel you. I'm trying to understand why it is when illiterate people write stupid criticisms I do not understand because they fail public school English class. Go please read a book or get your GED or something. Fuckwit. That makes me laugh, the GED, because that's how Jed spells Jed. And he put Jed King because that's his name. And someone put fucking shit channel name, mate. And he was like, why is he having a go? And I said, because he thinks you've put GED King. And it's, that was funny at the time. Wendy, or better yet, go diddle with that box you named after. Susan, isn't it amazing how you found time in your busy day to comment? Go on, off you go. I'm sure the toilet needs cleaning. Serin, but out of the box beauty, didn't you just take the time out of your day to criticise us? Yes, critical people should be able to take it. I can take it, can you? Why am I giving her a thing? I'm not giving you a thing. Mine are clean. So are mine out of the box. It's pathetic people who take the time to enjoy putting other people down who should find something else to do. Something positive. But I know people like you to say negative stuff and don't understand higher thinking. Right. I am doing something positive. I'm trying to stop people being conned by narcissists. Open your ears before you start criticising and see what's occurring on this channel. Oh, you thought that was funny. Don't leave your day job because jokes aren't your forte. Are you still here? I thought you were busy with toilets and baseboards. Yes, anytime I see something wrong, I'm going to say something. Oh, hello, but I see something wrong and I'm not allowed to say something. Is that okay? They made you laugh. She can come in and jump around and tell me what she thinks, but she hasn't bothered her whole to watch more than 2 minutes and figure out why I'm saying what I'm saying. Wrong is wrong. Putting people down is wrong. Yeah, tell Lisa that. Remind her of the lady on the elevator. Remind her of the poor woman outside Target with the 4 kids. Go and talk to her about putting people down. So I will always criticise people who attack folk who haven't done anything to them. Right, off you go then, tell Lisa. If that woman has slapped your mama or killed your dog, then you have a grievance. But because you don't like her, it's just stupid. It's more than not liking her. Move on. We don't like everybody in life. But if you joy in laughing and participating in this tomfoolery, shame on you. But I know all the people who commented too are miserable and don't spread love or kindness. Now you're just talking gibberish out of the box. MJ Brownlee. She's always talking about the same thing. Carnivore, sexy, feminine looking, makeup, clothes, yada yada yada. I know. It's like, please find something else to talk about. Oh, but now she's gone into her higher being, her feminine energy, and these fucking bamboozling books, isn't it? You need to listen to this. Yeah, whatever. Ashley, I bet PR sent her for something. That trip has a backstory. I don't know. Does sound a bit out of the blue, doesn't it? John wants to go and see the Rolling Stones. Bo, why in the world does she want to tell the girls what she ate at the concert if we already know it'll be either eggs, bacon, a burger or a steak? I know. It's so she can do the what I wore, what I ate, where I went, what I did, what I bought. I. MJ Brownlee, yeah, I can't imagine she will try anything else. Ooh, maybe adventurous and try grilled chicken. Didn't she say she'd put on weight because they ate good? Fucking idiot. God, she irritates me. I've heard her mention she orders grilled chicken nuggets at Chick-fil-A, but it sounds like it's rare that she goes there. Very rare. And then she dips them into her thing, waves them over the top and scares them with the sauce. Belletti. I know that's not how it's supposed to be said, but I like it like that. You are spot on, Jules, with your great commentary of Lisa D1. You have her pegged. She's a fraud. Thank you for your videos. Thank you, honey. I just wish all those stumbling in and falling over and whatever else they're doing would just stick around and watch a few videos first. Bo, of course, Lisa, you have to come back after attending a seminar on how to make money on YouTube and launch a ridiculously expensive Patreon because all you can think about is us because we're in your heart. I know. Jean, can you just imagine how many times she wasn't caught shoplifting? She actually brags with a smirk on her mug that when she was arrested she owned up to it. Liar, scammer, abandoned her children to whore around. She blames her mother and calls her a hoe. Ugly inside and out. Wow. Her criminal record for shoplifting goes back to 1995. Fuck. So she's been shoplifting, or she's had a record since I got married. Helen, she's faker than her tits. Nikki, okay, I don't know this woman. I didn't know this woman, sorry, at all until Jules began covering her. I must say she's a real winner. A real peach. A real piece of work. I hope I'm never in the position where I needed to come online and strongly hint, at needing financial help. Turns me off whenever I see it done. Something about it feels so wrong and desperate. It also shouts, just don't want to get a job, so you take care of me. I know it's a burden. Yes, yet look at you, still accepting. How do these absolute morons get any help whatsoever? Edit. She grins when she talks and that's really fucking annoying. Yuck. Something is off with this one. Oh, hugely. There's a huge backstory with her, Nikki. She's apparently 100 times worse than Lardas, if we can imagine that. Amanda, sorry, but if she's never used a dating app, how is she an expert suddenly? Exactly. Her life is no different to any other video she does, just selling something else. And staring at her own reflection rather than talking to the people. Peg, did no one show up for her live? I don't understand why she's not interacting. No, they were there, she just wasn't talking to them. I don't know what she thought the point of a live was. I believe she mentioned about 5 people on her live. That was all I heard, and then I moved on. I couldn't be bothered with the rest of it. Amanda, she's comparable to a Rolling Stone. The only Rolling Stone she's comparable to is a rock that's rolling down a hill. How can anyone sit at a concert and go, oh, that's me, John. I'm Mick Jagger. Whatever. She's more comparable to a moss-covered boulder. Exactly, Susan. Another Susan. She wants to be a self-help guru. when her own life is a train wreck, no matter what she's trying to make us believe. Yep. That's help none of us need. Exactly, beguile me. LPH. Who listens to this phony airhead? That's a $64,000 question. We all want to know. Ankbenkert. Ankerbenkert. Anyway, this was her first live ever. Comments were only for members. Recording was loaded later. Sad, isn't it? She was probably too scared to let everybody come in. Oh, I didn't announce it. I just did it. Scaredy cat. And then everyone's telling her, oh, you're so brave. You're so confident. Whatever. Now she's telling us how to make dating apps work. If only she knew the dumpster fire they are. I swear to God, it's sickening one can get rich being this full of shit. I know. Once again, she's clueless. Isn't it true, Peg? That's the thing. I don't understand. There's lots of people on YouTube putting out really good videos, and then there's her. Not only is she an airheaded dimwit, I then have people coming over here telling me how wonderful she is. It's like, are you deaf, dumb and blind? CC, or CICIC. Panda Eyes said it right there. She says she doesn't charge for watching grandkids because that's what a mother does. And in the same breath says she's working on getting down the money she owes her daughter. I can't even look at this person. Beggar, take. CICICI. Oh, it's the same thing. I hate when they double up like that. She sounds like she's at a job interview with herself. I know. Oh, I know, I can do this, and I've got a feminine energy. CC, she eats red meat every day. That's setting herself up for colon cancer and a lot of other health issues. We'll have to see, won't we, if she stays on YouTube that long. Lily, I was surprised that she didn't blame her for not feeling well on the shingles vaccine. She's blaming every fucking thing else on the shingles vaccine. Cece, she's probably on dating apps. John is older than her and she wants more attention. She's probably got someone lined up already. The way she talked about it, it seemed like she's been thinking about it. I thought I got from her that she was pissed off they weren't around when she was divorcing first John. And she thinks she would have got a better husband. I don't think she could have done any better than John for the life she wants. He's given her everything she wanted and she's still not happy. Peg, din it, duddin it. Oh my God, tell me she did not just say they came out on stage and she told John, this is me, yeah? She's so gone. Then proceeds to say not once have they changed or apologised for who they are. How the fuck does she know? She doesn't even listen to the music and couldn't remember Keith Richards. But of course, one concert 50 years late, she's a Rolling Stones expert too. Peg, more like that would never be her. These narcs are dangerous. They get people believing their horse fuckery. I don't understand how and what kind of people watch that and think, wow, she's so wise. I know, I'd love to some of them to come over here and explain, but they don't. They just come over and shout and run away again. Well, Jules, since you couldn't finish, you missed the best part where she addresses the Patreon charge and basically tells people it sounds like they need money and tells us find your passion and start a YouTube and make some. You're fucking kidding me. Wow. Can you give me a timestamp? Because I want to have that on fucking record. Oh! God, that pissed me off now. Lily, lol. You are my friends. Yep, we figured as much that you have no friends in real life and we're not surprised. You lonely 65-year-old acting like she's 28. She's getting worse every day, if that's even possible. I know. Scary, isn't it, Lily? Bonnie, oh, bleh. Too sickening sweet. Holy cow, how much did her subscribers give her? The repairs are expensive. I know, and she won't say, oh, please don't send any more, I've got enough. No, she was still saying, oh, if you want to bless me. Fucking bless. Tiffany Phillips did the same wow begathon for her tyres too. She just can't stop her scamming. There must be a way of stopping these people. It's wrong. Christine. She makes it seem as if she's the only woman in the world who's gone through menopause. It's pretty insulting, actually. No doubt it's the only hardship she's ever experienced. And it wasn't a fucking hardship because she took the easy way out and went to the doctors crying and got HRT. And she couldn't even do that without the help of HRT. Helen, I find that insulting as well. Women every day struggle with menopause, but God forbid she'd ever consider anyone else so empty-headed. Run for your lives, and some of us have had it surgically and abruptly. It's horrible. Wish I could have transitioned naturally. Oh. Sending you love. That's not fun, because I know someone else who had to do that, and it isn't fun. But of course Lisa wouldn't... no. That's something poor people do. Christine, it's hard to believe that a person who may or not have completed high school, didn't go to college, or did so and dropped out, most likely she flunked out, is going to teach courses on self-development and one-on-one sessions, no less. She must have gotten a degree in psychology while we weren't looking. She's never said the word you yet, just me. And can you even imagine what she'll be charging for these words of wisdom? Is that another thing, as well as pay me, Dron? For fuck's sake. Brooke. Her and her corny names. Can you imagine seeing these two at a concert? I know. I bet they stood out like a sore thumb. Talk about awkward. I bet they were. We don't care what you wore or ate, Lisa. I'm going to guess a blazer or a moto to the concert. Yeah, probably. I'm going to guess baggy ripped jeans, bodysuit, twisted sister hair. Maya Lightseeker. Only she could turn Mick Jagger and Keith Richards' fabulousness into being all about her. I know. And she tells John, probably right in the middle of the concert, Surely, he told her to give it a break this time. Oh, fuck knows. It's probably, yes, love, yes, dear, yes, babe, whatever. Unreal. If you are someone who saw that and didn't think, what the fuck, seek help off the internet. Don't forget that third original guy, you know, what's his name? Yeah, that other fella. I don't know who he is, but he was there at the start, apparently. And she comes online and says that with a straight face. Ada. Wow, she asks for money. If I have extra money, I help my kids and grandchild. Seriously, I would never ask for money on YouTube or anybody else. Good for you, Jules, for calling her out. Thank you. Miss Gracie Macy. The way she says the word video is so corny, isn't it? I hate it. Home. It's all those things with an O in it. It annoys the arse off me. Bay. Jules, I don't blame you for only stomaching 23 minutes of this self-serving witch. I watched it in increments of 10 minutes and had to stop. She's so full of herself. And later she said, never looks down on other women or something to that effect. I think her nose grew exponentially from all the lies in this live. I just knew if I carried on watching it, I was going to throw the computer somewhere. Sharon, how is she supposed to help anyone? She uses this as a therapy session for herself. Exactly. Bonnie, I think the fan bothers you more than anyone. It's no big deal. Keep it on. Wow, such superiority. I honestly hope nothing bad happens to her. It's like that. When kids know they've done something, but they're trying to hide. I love that face. Robin, I don't blame you, Jules. Unsubscribed from her a year ago because her video really got on my nerves. It was something about that one. It was really, really grating on me. Melissa, that Las Vegas conference was the end of Lisa Duncan. She's gone from being super annoying to absolutely unbearable. Isn't that the truth? Ashley, what's called jump the shark? She's gone off. TS, you can thank Lisa's masculine energy for the line. Mamacita, Jules, you deserve the gold medal for reacting to this entire video. Melissa is the most vapid and disturbed overt narcissist. This particular video showcased her true insanity. Jules, your verbal reactions, facial expressions and pregnant pauses are extraordinarily spot on fantastic. Thank you for your efforts and work. P.S. Her hair is a complete rat's nest. Thank you. Wendy, yeah, she's going to be rattling her bones up and down the stage by the pool deck of her non-waterfront home with a sliver of a view of the ocean, but only to be seen if you stand up on your tiptoes on the attic balcony facing east a few hours before sundown, and your makeup doesn't mix into a puddle of sweat where you were standing because it's 95 with 93% humidity. A real world-class citizen here. Dumb hick huckstress. I rarely call people dumb, except only her and my idiot landlord. Leo and Virgo narcissists. Beguile me. I don't know all the lore about this one, Glenda, but if I were a betting woman, I'd say Jill has given her thousands of dollars. The grift never ends with some of these people. Isn't that true? Church of POS has bailed Glenda out of jail. No daughter should have to do that. Tiffany Phillips paid for her car insurance, tolls, and any time she has a luxury item shown, claims Jill bought it for her, and yeah, bail. What was that noise? I'm not downloading or doing anything. That's recording. Why did it go doodly doop? Don't tell me I've got this far and it hasn't recorded it. I'm going to cry. I'm keeping going. I will see when I get to the end. Beguile me. I have to add, as a Christian, I take offence to those who use the Bible as a way to try and sway people to give them things. Her touting that she was able to bless a subscriber by going in and helping buy an air conditioner for them is proof she doesn't read the Bible. Jesus stated, "But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you." Okay, sorry Jules, I'm stepping off my soapbox now. You can get on your soapbox anytime, I totally agree with you. I can't be doing with people that say, oh, I did this and I did that, and it's like, yeah, you did one thing once, shut up. Demera. So according to Lisa, we need masculine energy for thinking. Poor thing doesn't realise most women aren't as brainless as her. Feminine energy is just about pretty things, ladies. I wonder which energy we're using when we push 10-pound humans out of our body into the world. Exactly. Provision 777. Now we are going to see her inspired look from the concert. Mick Jagger outfit. That will be so vibey. It's going to be, isn't it? Hang on. I need to put the fan on again for a bit. Doodly doo 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 doo. Boop. Now you can see my orange hair flutter in the breeze. I hope to have it a decent colour next time I come back, but who knows? I don't know. Do I need to go down? Back? Oh. There we go. Ba-dumph. Caroline. No. Okay, it's Carolinen. Carolinen? Jules, your facial expressions are priceless. You're a hoot to watch. You make me laugh. Have a fabulous evening. You too. And that makes my day. When you say you laugh, that just makes it all worthwhile. Lynn, another dandy, Jules. Thanks for the laughs. Thank you. Provision 777. Is midlife magic a vibey or cool girl look or model off duty look? What is she talking about? I only wish I knew. Church of POS. Anyone notice how much poundage she's put on over the last 2 years? The poor starving thing. The big question is, why didn't her rich boyfriend buy her tyres and fix her car? Church of POS. She does follow the Bible by violating all 7 deadly sins. Patricia. Lisa, Lardy and this one. Something about her just sets me off. Maybe it's the accent. No, I'm not hating. My Philly accent is thick, lol. But the sugar sweet facade she and Lisa draw makes me crazy. Love you, Jules. Thank you. It's true. I hate that when they're putting it on, this sweet southern thing, and it's like, no, you're nothing like that. Alan Elder. Jules, great reaction video. Peaches recommended a pad thai video. Yeah, I couldn't find it. Glenda had 2. One was a lunch, supposedly courtesy of Zeus Phillips. She also had one that she retitled. In this second one, she threatened several people. The title is A Tour of Old Nassau County Courthouse from 4 years ago. The first 2 or 3 minutes are her in the courthouse, followed by her having a cocktail or 2 and dinner at a Thai restaurant. This is from 4 years ago when she's under the influence. The pupil of one eye goes wonky towards her nose. She gives misinformation by saying they would have to hire New York attorneys and come to New York, when in fact she'd need to go to their turf. Right. A tour. I'll go and find it now. Wow, she doesn't even look like herself in that thing. Every time I go for a video, she looks completely different than she was in the last one. Right, I've got that there. I shall come back and get that in a minute. Thank you very much, Alan. Did I think I'm thingy? Boo the Bee, Elder Brat. Isn't that the truth? Patty Cakes in Texas. The Ashley Madison story on Netflix was really eye-opening. I really enjoyed that. I think lots of families were completely ruined by this app. The good news is that it's still in business, so if Janice needs a new spouse, she can find a new one there. Thing is, right, if it had been now, that hack would never have happened, and no one would have paid with their credit card, and no one would have used their real name. But see, it was back in the day when the internet was just starting and nobody was that up on what you did and how it worked and whatever, and everyone was so naive. But yeah, it was that Christian bloke, and I cannot believe she still stayed with him. I actually remember they showed that clip where he was thrown out of VidCon or whatever it was. I remember that at the time, and I was watching it thinking, who is he? And it was like, yeah, it all bit him on the arse, didn't it? Tiffany Phillips, not an e-beggar. I know. Who's she trying to kid? Susan, Lisa screaming at a Rolling Stones concert. Are you kidding? I think I'd see a pig flying sooner than I'd see Lisa letting go and having fun. Well, you never know. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt, Susan. You would assume that if someone came on after they'd seen the Rolling Stones and they were losing their voice, you'd think, oh yeah, they had a good sing. But no, of course she didn't. Lisa talking about a perfect marriage. There's no such thing as a perfect anything, much less a perfect marriage. Marriage is work. John Blizzard may have had his faults, but he had Lisa pegged and he got the hell out of Dodge. So Lisa looked for someone she could control. Along comes John. She does whatever she wants, and poor old John Nobles is afraid to rock the boat because he found his trophy wife. I can't believe what I'm about to say, but it's not Lisa's fault. John should have... Woo! Where did we go? Oh, bum. So you click on something and then off you go to somewhere. Oh, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not Lisa's fault. John should have put a stop to Lisa's bullshit a long time ago. At least John Blizzard had the guts to tell Lisa where to get off. I think with John, number 2, I think he was worried that he'd end up being single for the rest of his days. And thought she was a catch. What's it my mum said? Because she thought she was being funny. Marry in haste, repent at leisure. And it's like, yeah, I'm married in haste. I ain't doing any repenting. The only thing I'm pissed off about is my health. My husband's perfect, thank you very much. Well, he's not perfect, but you know, he'll do. Mulva, wisdom of wisdom coming from a woman who's scared to apply a new lip colour, doesn't know how to peel an apple or open a box by herself. Where do I sign up? I know, we're all running. Susan, this would be Lisa if there was no John. Isn't that the truth? The way my jaw dropped when she said jealous trolls. I know. It's just something jealous trolls made up. No, it's a real term and you're it. I love each and every one of you, especially the suckers that are sending me money. Cece, this has to be the most hilarious video ever. I got my finger stuck in a hole. Who puts that out on the internet? User UK. Jules, you didn't miss anything after you signed off. This was the worst hour of rambling. No new content. It's the same stuff over and over. Why I buy a lipstick, her divorce, her unbelievably successful marriage, menopause carnivore, etc. She didn't engage at all with her audience. All me. It seems like since she started Patreon, she's trying harder than ever to be relevant on YouTube, because as you know, she's an expert with all things in life. Also, your fan, I could hear it, but it wasn't disruptive at all. Do what you can to stay cool, and hoping you get some rain there soon. Me too. None of us like the heat. What was this thing? An Instagram thing. It was piss funny, talking of heat and snow and things. And there's this black poodle out on a patio, like halfway down the stairs into the garden, and it's snowing. And he's a black poodle and he's nearly white. And his owner's like, I think his name was Misfit. He's like, Misfit, you're not a fucking husky. Get in the house. He's just sat there, and it's like, yeah, that's me when there's the first sign of something cold. Julie, why in God's name would she move to Long Island, New York, if she has no money? Because other people are going to keep her going, aren't they? I was born and raised on Long Island. I also raised my own family on Long Island, and it's one of, if not the most expensive place to live. I remember her saying she was living in East Meadow, New York, which is Nassau County, and Nassau County is close to the city. Prices are even higher. But isn't she on subsidised rent, and she's probably not even paying it anyway? Yeah, see, the thing is, right, we work, we put money away, we try to be sensible, we try to do the right thing, and we end up fucked over. People like them, who never think of tomorrow, end up with everything handed to them. It's so annoying. Elizabeth, my favourite of all time comments from our fantastic Jules' family. I love doing the comments now. It's like you're all sat round, we're all having a coffee, and everyone's having their say. This is what I'm looking for. Whoop to you and all. I just have to say, you are wonderfully pure soul, Jules. Thank you. May you and your family be always blessed. I like to think that you all can see. You can see. I know you can, Elizabeth. But it's nice to know that people out there realise that I am the real deal. I'm not making anything up or trying to put on an act or whatever. When will she come out of the closet? I'd like to lock them all in a closet and leave them there. Cynthia. LD. Is that Lisa? Is not capable of relationships, period, full stop. She's not. Narcs aren't. That's the whole thing. Tan Tammy, hi Jules. I find Lisa to be very irritating, phony and wasteful. It's painful to watch someone so selfish and narc-like, isn't it though? It's like just simple things like, oh, I don't even bother to wash these sponges, I just throw them away. Cynthia Conroy, I suspect she and John do not share the same sleeping room. She has no interest in a relationship, but her excuse would be, oh, I get up so early, I don't want to disturb him. There is something seriously off about her desire to be noticed, whether by men or women. It's never enough. She doesn't want a relationship with John or any other man. She just wants to be desired. I think that's the truth. Because she was never good enough as a child. Pretty dysfunctional and sadly has damaged her own two checked boxes. Kids, yeah. I just hope Will gets away and ends up with somebody that'll sort his head out. Jules, what happened to the pillow with all the openings so that she would not smash her face? I know, it was perfect, and now she's getting indents from her eye mask. Oh no. And do you think the mask with eyes is to make John think she's awake during... You never know. Cece, thanks for your commentary, Jules. I'm so happy I found your channel recently. You've opened my eyes to the real Lisa D1. Thank you for staying around, Cece. A lot of people come, look, and shout abuse and run away. I love it when people come, listen and go, oh no, actually, she's not an evil woman. She's telling the truth. Wigging out. Oh, you guys are so cute. Hope you had a nice anniversary. Thank you. User ooh. She's a monster, isn't she though? Lauren. Lisa, don't you ever mention my boys, the Rolling Stones. That Richards guy and the other ones. I literally want to punch my screen. Stay in your lane of lip liner and faux fur. Why is it doing that? Lip liner and faux fur. This is a horrible waste of a live video, isn't it? Don't you hate it though when somebody's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go and see so and so or whatever, and they've got no clue about them, know none of the songs, and then they come back and they go, oh yeah, it was really good, and you're like, Mitts Hackett. Another enjoyable video, Jules. Oh, and if anyone would want to bless me, I'll accept that blessing. She's disgusting, isn't she? Who even says that? And it's like, and if you want to bless me, you'll be blessed too. Oh, fuck off. Gigi, it's starting to become painful to watch this dingbat. She's 55 years old and honestly has the mentality of a 14-year-old. And that's a fucking... a reclusive 14-year-old at that. It must be embarrassing to her kids if they happen to catch her videos, and I can't even imagine the friends teasing them. Good God. Thing is, Brooke thinks she's amazing, and Will doesn't want to know, so... She doesn't get PR from NARS, so she's complaining about it. I have that palette, it's fabulous, and it's very pigmented. She's full of shit as always. Yeah, I've heard lots of reviews, and they've all said it was really good. 111 Jen A. She's an attention seeker, very insecure. She surely is, Jen. Jules, you have me cracking up. I love it. My sister recently died. Oh, my deepest condolences, Jen. That's horrible. May she be singing and dancing up there and having a whale of a time till you go up and meet her and get drunk and go out and act stupid. Thank you for your time doing these. Thank you. Everybody give Jen a hug. Bonnie, it boggles my mind why so many people listen to each word of Lisa's with bated breath. Ever since her newfound proclamation, the insanity is getting worse. I honestly don't know how you managed to react to her. Glenda Sully is just plain nuts as far as I'm concerned. I applaud you. Thank you, Bonnie. Vicky, love you, Jules. Vicky from... You're in Greece. Yeah, I was just going to say, is that Vicky from Greece? I hope it's sunny over there. To me, you are beautiful. Oh, that's very kind. You are beautiful inside and out, and that's important. I'm not so sure about the out, but the inside. James. James, I had to get you off the naughty step because you said a word. Jules, you know, because I went and looked. I know I'm going to read this again, but I went and looked, and I watched 2 seconds, and it was him, the all-knowing bobbing head, and oh, I really understand what's going on here. And you're like, stop fucking bobbing your head. I hate it when people do that. You know how we've all been talking about how YouTube is literally monetizing these creators that are making absolute crap and posting it. I stumbled across a reaction page for Madonna music videos, so naturally I was excited to see people's opinions and reactions to some of pop music's greatest music videos of all time. We all have to admit Madonna is the queen of putting something out that is provoking to watch, whether you enjoy her music or not. I always thought Madonna was amazing, and she changes and changes and oh, this isn't working, now I'm going to do this, and this isn't working, so I'm going to do that. The only thing was, you'll see it on here if you look back, I did a clip of her when she was dancing, and she looked like she was having a fit in the shower holding onto the grab rail, and it was like, oh, Madonna, don't get out of the outfit and just stand and sing or something, because you just look weird. Anyway, these two idiots have reviewed her entire library of music. Their count is so high, but the entire time, listen to the words they use to describe music and production value and vocal. They have no idea what the fuck they're even talking about. They talk over her lyrics, and the common theme I'm realising is that they don't listen to the lyrics or even read what the song is about. They get me just as mad as Lardy and Lisa does. Can you please do a reaction video to their reaction to the Madonna video? A reaction to a reaction. Can we do that? Here's the link if you're interested. You'll be so pissed off quickly. They do not do any pre-work or hallmark, such as looking up on Wikipedia what the music video at least is about. Yeah, I clicked your link because I was getting ready to do this, and it was like, oh, what does he want me to see? So at least I can comment on it. And it's him. I don't like him from the get-go. I don't like him because he's like, and it's like, you're 12, sit down, what do you know about fucking music? And he's a rapper apparently. I need to go back and see what sort of music he makes. Right, is there anyone on the naughty step? No. Has anyone said anything while I've been away? No. We've got to the end. Thank you all very much if you got to the end with me. I hope my hair wasn't too distracting, and hopefully when I come back it'll be purple. Probably won't be. If I bleach it again, it'll probably go green and fall out, so I could be bald. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Thank you, and I will see you in the next one.